Hi there everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Mary. For those of you that are new here, I appreciate you for stopping by, and for all of my oldies, you know how I feel about you. Thank you so much for staying here and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of your likes and all of your comments. They really help the channel, so thank you so much. And I want to get into it now. I want to take a look at Joe Biden. We've looked at the energies around Kamala, around J.D. Vance, which was a little surprising. If you haven't seen that one, please go back and take a look at it. And also we've taken a look at Trump. I think that was the same one that Kamala was on, so take a look at that also. So Joe Biden, he's been making some news. It seems like they all have been a little quiet. I mean, he's doing things to block Trump from doing certain things if and when he gets into office. Those kinds of things I've been hearing in the news. But other than that, people have been pretty quiet. And, are they? I think they're checking into things. I'm going to say that. I'm hopeful that they are checking into things. And as far as, Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. And maybe they're being quiet about what they are finding out. But if you watch me, you find out some things that maybe you didn't know. We dig a little deeper. Okay, so I want to know what Biden is up to. What are the energies around Joe Biden at this time? Spirit. Talk to us about Joe Biden. Let us know what the energies are around him. Give us some insight, Spirit, into what he is doing right now. How is he handling things? How is he feeling? Also, I want to take a look at what his future looks like, because hopefully, if things, we'll just say, let's hope that he'll be there to make sure that, if anything comes up, he'll hang in there with us as president. I'll put it that way. As long as he can, until things get straightened out. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me Joe Biden. What is it that we can know about Joe Biden, Spirit? Okay, we got some jumping out here. All right. Let's see what else. What else, Spirit? Okay. Lay them down and pull out a few, guys. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 7. All right. Let's see what we got here. I know you guys can't see them all, but I'll hold them up so you can see them. Okay, it looks like here Joe Biden, he's looking for the truth. This is the says triumphant success, but this is all about truth, clarity, finding resolution. He's making some decisions about some things, and he's hard at work. He knows that things need to be transformed, and I think that is what he's doing right now, is making sure that whatever he can keep in place, just in case, he's keeping in place. He also, we have the recognition and awards here. I feel like he wants to be, and not only does he want to be recognized for what he's done, I don't think he makes a big deal about that, but he wants to make sure that the right person gets recognized for and that's Kamala, for everything that she's done also. And you see that light that's shining there. This card is also about creativity and exposure and that kind of thing. So it is about recognition, and I think that recognition is he wants to make sure that Kamala gets what she needs. He is moving forward in a positive way. Definitely he is moving forward to bring out, to show what the truth is. His plan is to bring some, he's focusing on the structure, the security of, he's focusing on the vote. He's trying to find out what happened, how things got to be the way that they were, security, that kind of thing, around the vote. So that's what he's doing now. He's really focusing on that. He's also focusing on the money. Where did the money, he's following the money trail also. I'll put it that way. Here again, prosperity begins. Again, this is also about following the money, checking to see where security fell apart as far as with the vote goes. He's really focused. He's really planning. And we have this accelerated motion here. This card is also about success. This one, things are reversed when I'm looking at them, guys. But anyway, he is really hard at work trying to make sure things can get done as fast as possible. I feel like he's ready to leave. He's ready to step down, but I do believe that he's, if anything, if it's necessary, he'll hang in there until things get straightened out. And he's very hopeful. And I think he's feeling like, he's feeling like successful about the way things are going so far, as far as things goes, since, they weren't expecting this to happen with the election. And I feel like they knew that things were not going to be on the up and up, but I don't think they expected it to be, as bad as it is. We have memories of love. And I think that what he's thinking about now is bringing people together. This 6 is all about harmony and that kind of thing. So he's thinking about the way things were before Trump came in and tried to change things. Before Trump became a wannabe dictator. Wannabe. Because, of course, even if he gets in there, we're not going to let that happen. There's too many of us around that's not going to let that happen. So he's thinking about what it used to be, the way things used to be. And then we have here another cup card here that is also talking about spiritual union. He wants to bring people together. He wants to bring, partnership with the right people for us. So he's talking to people. He's talking to people. He's trying to get things straightened out, and he's doing it. I think he's really emotional about this, because he doesn't want to go out without doing all he can to keep the country intact. Okay, so he's really very emotional about that. Here he is thinking about the devil. He's thinking about that. The devil is on his mind too, and we know that's 45, okay? So that's heavily on his mind also. But he's also very hopeful. This is the hope card here. And he's hopeful that he can bring light to what has been done by this devil. So he's still hopeful. I believe he's trying to bring the truth. So he is working in the background. Let's see what else. Let's see if there's anything else Spirit can tell us about this. Yeah, partnership and alliances. He's working with other countries, other alliances, that kind of thing. They're working on straightening this mess out. Okay, so wow, that is really the foundation of the message. He's working with others to help bring this together. He's very wise. He's very wise. You know, people think that, you know, okay, he's old, he's feeble and all that kind of stuff. But the man has a lot of knowledge up there because he's been into politics for years and years. That's the good part about it. So he knows what he's doing, and he's really working hard to get things settled the way they should be. He's ready. He's ready to move on. He is ready to move on and hand over the reins to Kamala. Okay, but I have a feeling that he's going to hang in there until, you know, things get done. All right, so let's see what else. I want to know, I think I've already gotten that, but let's just do a little more pulling on that. I need to know Joe Biden's future, the near future. Okay, what is he planning for the future, Spirit? What is his plans for the future? We know that he wants to move on. He's probably tired. He's sick of it. He thought that he would, you know, when you consider that he said that he really didn't want to run, but in the first place, but he wanted to make sure that Trump didn't get in there the last time. So let's see. What's his future plans, Spirit? Show us what it is that we need to know about Joe Biden. Joe Biden. What's your future plans, Joe? All right. Okay, the foundation is a firm foundation. He wants to leave a firm foundation before he walks out of the White House and turns it over to whoever, okay, to Kamala. Okay, he wants a firm foundation, and I think that's really what he's working on. Here we go again, firm foundation. He wants a foundation. He wants his legacy to be that he achieved some things. You know, that he wants people to see him in that light. He does not want to leave here with the people thinking, oh, he just left us out in the cold. He wants people to know that he did the best that he could. So, like I said, I don't think he's going to be stepping away from the office until he gets things the way he thinks they should be. We have fertility here. So this is about growth. This is about creativity. This is about shining his light. This is about expansion. Okay? So there you go. There's even more evidence here that he wants to make sure that he leaves the U.S. in a good place before he leaves. The waiting game. He's taking his time. He's taking his time. He is, you know, like I said, it seems like he's been quiet in a sense. I mean, as far as presidents go. But the thing, when I say he's quiet with everything that's happened. And I think that's because we can't know all that's going on, even though we want to know. He's just kind of staying out of the limelight. And I think the same goes for Kamala. They're just taking their time and waiting, not waiting, they're working, but we're waiting to see what's happening because there's a lot of choices that have to be made here. They're not rushing through this. They know that they have a little time, and they're making sure that they gather up all the information that they need before he hands over the office to Kamala. Oh, he's thinking about triumph. Yeah, he knows. He knows that Kamala won, and that's on his mind. He's moving forward to make sure that happens. So guys, don't lose hope. Don't think that he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's working with people, and he's moving forward quickly to make sure that we see the truth behind everything. And we have here disruption, which is a tower. Now this is what Joe Biden knows. He knows that no matter what, there's going to be problems if, when things get shooken up, and they will. Because I feel like there's going to be a big, when it happens, the other side, they're not going to want to accept the fact that things were not done in the right manner. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of disruption, and I think I've said that in some of the other readings. There's going to be some chaos, and all I can say is just try to stay safe where you are and that kind of thing. Don't be hanging around people or places that you don't normally, know, understand or whatever. Just try to stay out of places that are not secure for you. Okay, and some of the people that you may have thought were your friends, you may find out, when this all happens, how friendly they are. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of disruption, I feel, and he knows that. I think that he's trying to combat that as much as he can. He wants to make sure that as much as he can keep the level down. But I think that's going to be kind of hard. That's going to be kind of hard because some people don't want to recognize the fact that there was some discrepancy in the vote and how it happened, So I think that is really, really what's on his mind. Here we go. He has a lot of choices. He has to make some choices, like I said before. He's got to figure, which door do I go through? How do I do it? How do I handle this? I'm sure they know already. We know, so they know. But they've got to find a way to make sure that they keep people as calm as possible before they let us know what the truth is. This is what I'm feeling is happening right now. I want to look a little more into his future. This one here shows up too. Suffering in silence. We're not hearing a lot from him because he knows that he has to, he's keeping quiet as far as the people goes, as far as we go. We're not hearing a lot from him. He's working behind the scenes, of course, like presidents do, but I just know that he is doing all that he can to make sure that violence doesn't erupt as much as he can, because it will happen. And here we have the Truth card and the Harmony card, okay? He wants the truth to come out, but he wants to keep harmony, and that's hard. That's hard, especially being in the position that he is. And you can't control millions of people, Some people are going to be upset. Some of the MAGA people, a lot of them are not like, I guess the Democrats are a little bit more calm. We're hoping for the right outcome to be, but we're not violent with the violent nature. Now, I think that the fact that we're dealing with a cult, Donald Trump's cult, that's a different situation, and I think that's what he knows that he has to try to keep in control, but that's going to be very hard. He doesn't want the emotional loss, that he knows is going to come about when they make the decisions. I'm still feeling that things are looking, that we're not going to be left with the country all torn apart because somebody wants to be a dictator. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. And there, yeah, I'll do that in the next reading, but so look for that. But we also have to take back our power. Who is the president over you? You are. Okay? But we'll talk about that in another reading. But anyway, let me just look. I want to look at one more thing, guys. And I might get my pendulum out also. Okay, I just need more clarity on Joe Biden's future, Spirit. That one jumped out. He knows that this is going to bring discord among friends and family, no matter what way he does it. He knows that. And he knows that's what he has to look forward to when things, the true nature of things come out. He knows that. That's what he's trying to avoid. Oh, quite a few came out. So he's getting advice, the owl is showing up here. He's getting advice from others, other people around him, and I'm sure people that are, you know, like the military and that kind of thing. He's getting advice from them. Cain is saying here he has to pay attention to his health. So let's hope and pray that he's okay with that. We have the bull here, and it says, do not back down from the opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay, so that's what he's doing. He's not backing down, guys. And then we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goods. I think for him, he's thinking about the truth that is not lacking, that is lacking. You know, he knows that the truth is not coming forth, and he's trying to figure out where the money, he's following the money. And then we have getting together with friends. Okay, so he knows who his friends are, and he knows who his enemies are. Okay, so that's in his future. I just want to get some clarity here. I'm going to ask the pendulum a question. Excuse me. Let me clear it out. Clear. Let's see. I don't know how. Let's see how am I going to phrase this question here. Okay. Will Joe Biden be around to make sure the U.S. is handed over to a capable person? Okay. Will Kamala Harris be the one that he leaves the country to? I got a yes on both of those. I'm holding my hand straight, guys. Don't think that I'm moving. Okay, it says yes. Okay? So, I still, guys, keep the faith. I still have faith that things are going to work out. And I hope that you guys will go back and look at that one video that I talked about, how focusing your intention on Kamala is really going to help. You know, keep your attention focused where it needs to be. And remember, Kamala is president. Kamala is president. Kamala is president now. Okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. And leave me some messages in the comments and let me know what you think about this video. Alright, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good evening. Bye now.